Good evening and welcome to the Ascendo Traders Group. Working on our trade plan for Wednesday, March 5th. AscendoTraders.com. Effective trade plans delivered daily. Let's take a look and see what happened today and what's going to happen tomorrow. So we're going to start off and look at our watch list. We're going to set some stops and some alerts. We're going to check the news. Tomorrow we have the ADP employment, which can be a precursor to the jobs that's going to be out on Friday. We also have ISM. We have crude reporting tomorrow, and we have oil has definitely pulled back hard. We have some fallen threes on a lot of the oil stocks. However, I will go ahead and wait until 10:30, and depending on the report, you might sort of have a news play on oil today. If there's too much, you might go ahead and continue to play the put play. Or I know there was a lot of news out today about how oil companies said that they were not going to make any plans for cutting with regards to the fact that oil was over $100. And then we have the Fed Beige Book also today at 2:00. On the earnings front, we've got Costco. In other words, we don't have anything tomorrow. But let's remember, yesterday we said we don't have anything in news. Now we do have some news, and the Beige Book, the FOMC meetings in 2 weeks, and employment is really a precursor, or it could be an indicator of what's going to come out on Friday. Certainly the market has been bearish. Are we going into recession, or are we already in a recession? Essentially, we probably are. But then today, when we had supposed to have no news today, good old Benny, he decided he wanted to speak, and we know the market hates it when he speaks. And he talked about, more foreclosures and bank problems and more write-downs, and the market went down, but the market did come back. So we're going to look at the indexes. So we're going to scan for some new trades and set some more alerts, and more importantly, we're going to go and have a good life. So let's go ahead and take a look at our flag list from last night. Okay, so here we are with our flag list from last night, starting off with the indexes. And again, Ben Bernanke came out, had some things to say, negative about the market, set the market down. But once again, like Friday, again today, the market did rally into the close. You can see here what the NASDAQ actually did close in positive territory. Now, don't get giddy. We're still, it's still a lower low in this, and we're still in the process of forming a lower high. But it is good to see that the bulls again keep stepping in at certain levels. If we go to the Dow Jones, kind of same thing. Another hanging man, he's sitting over here. And the bulls once again stepped in at certain levels. And yesterday with the SPX, S&P 500, we talked about 1320 being the area with these wicks here where buyers came in. Now, they did let us go by, but the buyers did come back in once again. Now, this is a falling three pattern here. So, again, don't get giddy thinking that bullish, because the bulls did step in at the afternoon. And just like yesterday, we thought, the bulls came in, we got a hangman. You just don't know how news is going to be interpreted. You never know when someone's going to come out and say something. And that's exactly what happened today. Bernanke came out and kind of crushed our party. So let's take a look at it. AVX, this was a gold play. We were playing on a possible breakout of $54. See, we didn't get it. Let's unflag it. Bear Stearns, still a modified falling three pattern, little retracement here. I would go with the wick of yesterday as your alert, still has a falling three pattern. CHK, it held on up here, still use these wicks around 46.75 for a bullish entry. FCX, another one of our basic materials, which we've been loving so much, but now it's giving us a falling three pattern, bouncing here off the 50. We're going to unflag that. IBM, looking very bullish. Still got a modified rising whatever pattern here. You can even go with this one as being a rising. So You can go with an aggressive entry around 116, more safe entry around 117. Also notice with IBM that the volume is still very nice down here. Look at the volume on these 2 days. Very nice. MOS, we're supposed to be neutral, not supposed to get attached to stocks. We were attached. I was attached to MOS. No more. MTL still holding up. Rising 3 pattern now. So let's set an alert right around the wicks. You got probably 141 to see if we're going to move higher tomorrow. And USO, oil pulled back hard. We talked about it in the news that we could have some crude oil numbers. So I'm going to unflag that. And an energy stock, energy also has been good for us. And even though this one's held up, I'm going to unflag XTO. You really can go either way with XTO. So that's our flag stocks. Let's go ahead and take a look at looking at some new stocks to trade for tomorrow also. So when we look at our stocks for tomorrow, we've got ATI, a little bit of an extended fall in 3 pattern. I know we've got some gaps in between here, but it also gapped to this support level around $74, so it's broken that. And I believe that we've got some room to run until we get down here to the $60 range, $60 range. So liking ATI for a put tomorrow if the market is down. We talked about CHK. CMI, we were talking about this one for a call up here, but now we got a fall in 3 pattern. So we're going to go ahead and give this one a shot. Just looking at some of the indicators here. Again, with this one, we're going to see if this one can fall down to around $40. Put an alert around the low of today. Dry shipping, we've talked about this one in the past for a put. If you're in it still, great. But now we have a support around $69. So if we can break this $69 range, we have another entry into a put play. We talked about Sears Holding, another put play. You can see this rectangle it's been in. So if we can break lower below these wicks, we can fill this gap from over here, get down here to $89. So we've got about $5 in here. Not really sure what's holding up. It's got a nice ledge here. So we're looking for a breakout out of this rectangle for Sears Holding. WLT, up, down, up, down, up, down. So we did get a nice retracement day. Rising 3 pattern, alert around $58 for a confirmation of that rising 3. And finally, WIN. We talked about LVS as casinos, but here's another one that's coming down to this support range. Volume on the down days is going up also. So this is also another put day. So you can see today is bullish. We've got some good plays, WLT, MTL, IBM, CHK. Got some nice bullish if the market's up. If it's down, we got ATI, Bear Stearns, CMI, Dry Shipping, Sears Holding, WIN. So we got some plays. Let's see how the market pans out tomorrow and go from there. So that's our list for today. AscendoTraders.com, effective traders, trade plans delivered daily. Be sure to come sign up. We're going to be ending our trial period, and we're just going to be having the weekend rack-up reports free on Sundays, and the Mondays through Thursdays are going to be a paid subscription. I want to thank everybody. We've been getting great feedback. Please continue to go to our survey and give us feedback. And as always, trade at your own risk. Thanks, guys, and have a good night.